Welcome to ASCII Geek.
Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of ASCII Geek,
where we build your next advantage with tomorrow's technology. And today, one of our experts is stepping in to show our latest breakthrough. Enjoy and happy learning.
All right. Enterprise AI applications are processing millions of data points at scale, but development budgets are hitting a rigid ceiling. Claude 4.6 introduced two massive technical shifts: a context window that can ingest 1 million tokens at once, and extended thinking reasoning capabilities for complex logic. Yet, as teams deploy these features, monthly API spend is exploding. Feeding a 1 million token repository into an AI looks like the obvious culprit for a drained budget, but the data intake isn't what's actually moving the needle. Calculating costs based on the flat sticker price of a model is a legacy approach. To find the leak, we have to look at the mechanical processing loop of the 4.6 generation. Take that 1 million token context window. Standard industry logic suggests you'll pay a heavy premium for processing 75,000 lines of code in a single prompt. That penalty existed in the previous generation. Claude 4.5 users faced an automatic double charge on input costs whenever a prompt exceeded 200,000 tokens. This chart compares the input cost scaling. Notice how the Claude 4.5 2x multiplier penalty for large contexts remains flat for Claude 4.6. Anthropic removed the long context surcharge entirely. Both the flagship Opus 4.6 and the mid-tier Sonnet 4.6 offer the full 1 million token window at standard base pricing. Token number 900,000 costs the same as token number 9. Since the long context penalty is gone, the budget spikes are coming from the mechanics of what the model pushes out, not what you put in. The feature actively draining your API budget is extended thinking. When Claude reasons through a complex problem, it generates invisible thinking blocks. It analyzes paths and catches errors internally before it ever produces the final answer you see. These internal deliberations are hidden from the user, but they are billed at the standard output token rate, which can be 5 times more expensive than the input rate. If Sonnet 4.6 processes a complex task yielding 50,000 output tokens, the cost is 75 cents. Adding an 8,000 token thinking budget pushes the pool to 58,000 tokens. The cost rises to 87 cents, a 16% markup applied to the model's internal deliberation. This thinking tax is a necessary investment for architecting a complex codebase, but universally enabling it for simple, high-volume tasks creates a massive financial leak. Surviving this output tax requires specific architectural orchestration. Engineers are defending their margins with cost stacking, layering API discounts on top of one another to offset the reasoning costs. The first lever is the batch API. Routing non-urgent workloads that can wait up to 24 hours grants a flat 50% discount to both input and output tokens. The second lever is prompt caching. Instead of resending your entire documentation set with every query, you store that repetitive context on Anthropic servers. Once that data is stored, every subsequent cache read receives a 90% discount on those input tokens. Processing a massive batch task using cached prompts creates a 95% effective discount on your input costs. Reclaiming that 95% of your input budget creates the exact financial headroom needed to subsidize the 16% extended thinking tax. In the Claude 4.6 era, the financial strategy shifts from picking the cheapest model to engineering an architecture that aggressively stacks discounts. Engineering teams should audit their token logs immediately to see where these offsets can be applied.
All right, that's the update from the lab for today. I hope you learned something new. Head over to ASCIIgeek.com